Okay, hello everybody. Today we're here in the Cessna Skyhawk C172 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We have a 110 nautical mile flight from Lima 05 Kern Valley to Victor November Yankee Van Nuys. We'll be flying VFR, climbing to 8,500 feet, and using ground references and VOR navigation to help us find our way. It should be an awesome flight, so let's hop into the pilot seat and get started. You are looking at the Cessna Statesman livery by Waffler11 on flightsim.to. It's awesome with these red and black seats. Nice detail, and I really like the white and red controls. Very cool. So let's head down here. We'll check that our switches are off, our circuit breakers are all in. We'll get the parking brake set. We'll make sure that our mixture is to idle cutoff, our trim is set to takeoff, our fuel cutoff is pushed in, and we'll rotate the fuel selector through each of the positions. Now we'll head up here, we'll make sure that the prop area is clear. It is. So we'll go down here and we'll get the battery and master on. We'll look over here, check our fuel quantity left and right, and we've got full fuel tanks, so that all looks good. And I forgot to turn the beacon on, so we'll turn the beacon on to let everybody outside know that we're about to start the engine. There we go. Okay, we'll call clear prop. Head back down here, and we'll get our fuel pump on. Mixture into full rich. When fuel flow peaks, we'll pull the mixture back out and turn the fuel pump off. If I could click on it, it's a little tricky with head tracking sometimes. There we go. We'll adjust the mixture a little bit. Alright, feet are on the brakes, and we've got ignition. So we'll bring the mixture back into full rich. We'll go over here to our gauges, make sure we have oil pressure. We do indeed have oil pressure. So now we can head back down here, we'll adjust the RPM up to 1,000 RPM. And then we can go down to the mixture and lean that for ground operations. Everything's stable, so we can turn on bus 1 and bus 2 for the avionics. We'll head up here and wait for both of our Garmins to boot up. We've already got the flaps up. And as the Garmins are booting up, I'll load up Foreflight and I'll take you through the flight brief. Alright, we are departing from Kern Valley. That's just north of Lake Isabella. That's an untowered field, and even though we're surrounded by 7,000 foot mountains, we're in a valley, so the field elevation there is only 2,614 feet. And we're going to stick to that valley to help us out a bit, so we're going to overfly the lake and then follow the river. We will be climbing up to 8,500 feet along the way because we do have a lot of mountains to clear. Our first waypoint will be Bakersfield Municipal. From there we're going to turn south and head to Gorman VOR. We've got some nice lakes that'll be good visual ground references for us. We're going to turn again at Gorman and then head to Magic Mountain, Six Flags Magic Mountain. We'll overfly that, and our next waypoint will be Newell Pass. And from there we'll turn south, and that should put us pretty much on a straight in for Van Nuys. Kern Valley traffic, Skyhawk 359er Golf Charlie, taxi from the ramp to runway 17 hold short, Kern Valley. We are running with real weather and real time today. So based on the real weather, we're probably going to end up on 17. We'll see what the game's windsock tells us as we taxi by it. Alright, here we go. Kern Valley is yet another phenomenally detailed freeware airport by V Basilio, available at flightsim.to. I feel like I could do probably a quarter of my channel flying out of V Basilio airports. They are that good. Be sure to check it out in the video details. It'll have hyperlinks that take you right to it if you'd like to download it. Alright, here's our windsock, and we've got a pretty good wind with a little bit of a crosswind component coming from our right. So we'll taxi over here to the hold short and we'll do a quick run up. So let's start by verifying our flight controls. You can see elevator up and down, aileron left, aileron right, rudder left, rudder right. We got ourselves ready for the mag check, mag left. You can see and hear the drop. Back to both. Mag right. Good drop. And back to both. Next we'll head down here and get our landing light on. We'll get our transponder into alt mode. That all looks good. Okay, we're clear left, clear right. Kern Valley traffic, Skyhawk 359er Golf Charlie departing runway 7. We'll be doing a straight out departure to the south at 8,500 Kern Valley. Alright, as we get underway, I'll give you a quick update on my real life flight lessons. So it's hard to believe, but I have 5 solo hours left. That's it. And that's split between cross country and just anything for solo time. And I've got all of them scheduled in the next 2 weeks. So weather permitting, I'll knock off those requirements. I'm scheduled for my FAA written test in 2 weeks. And I've been scheduling dual lessons with my instructor to work through all my maneuvers and get them up to ACS standards. So it's crunch time. It's crazy. I've got a solo to the practice area for my next lesson, and then I've got a good 3-hour solo cross country to knock off those requirements the following Sunday. Maybe you'll see some video, so stay tuned for that on the channel. I like to post little clips. Alright, back to our virtual flight. We are looking good, so let's sit back and enjoy that awesome flight simulator scenery. Alright, that was cool. Kern Valley was an awesome airport to fly out of. Anytime V Basilio releases a new field, I find an excuse to fly out of it. And Van Nuys is one of my favorite payware fields to fly into because it has just amazing detail. The Statesman is a really fun livery to fly with, so be sure to check it out. I really enjoyed navigating California in style in the Statesman. So if you enjoy content like this, be sure to click that like button, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps the channel. You know how the YouTube algorithm works. You've got to interact so that other people can see it. So thanks as always for flying along with me, and stay tuned for further flight adventures.